Hello, everyone, and welcome to Learnify English. My name is Lauren, and I am so excited to be here with you today. If you are new to this channel, I want to give you a very warm welcome. If you are already part of this community, I am so glad you are back. Here at Learnify English, we focus on helping you improve your listening, your speaking, and your confidence in English. We keep everything simple, clear, and effective. Today, I am going to share something that can truly transform the way you learn English. It is not just another method, not just another exercise. It is a powerful practice that has helped thousands of learners around the world become more fluent, more natural, and more confident when they speak English. The technique is called shadowing. The title of this lesson is 1 Hour Shadowing Technique Podcast. Speak English like a native. And yes, we are going to spend a full hour practicing, training, and improving together. This is not a short tip or a quick video. This is a deep, step-by-step session where you and I will work together as if we were in the same classroom. So, what is shadowing? Shadowing is a method where you listen carefully to spoken English, and at the same time, you repeat it. Or almost at the same time, you follow the rhythm, the intonation, the pauses, the flow of the voice. You do not just read words, you imitate the sound, the music, the melody of English. It is like walking right behind someone, matching their steps. That is why it is called shadowing. You are the shadow of the speaker. Why is this so powerful? Because shadowing trains both your ears and your mouth at the same time. Many learners spend hours reading English, memorizing vocabulary, or doing grammar exercises. But when it comes to speaking, they feel stuck. They know the words, but they cannot say them naturally. Shadowing solves this problem because it connects listening and speaking directly. It teaches your brain to process English sounds quickly, and it helps your mouth produce those sounds without hesitation. Now, I want to be very clear with you. Shadowing is not magic. You will not become fluent in 1 hour, but shadowing is like exercise for your brain and your mouth. If you do it consistently, if you train regularly, you will see a huge difference. Your pronunciation will improve. Your fluency will grow. You will feel more confident speaking to others. In this 1 hour session, I will guide you step by step. We will begin slowly, warming up your mouth and ears. Then we will move into sentences, phrases, and longer passages. I will show you how to follow me, how to keep the rhythm, and how to push yourself without stress. By the end of this session, you will have completed a powerful hour of English training, and you will feel proud of yourself for staying with me. I also want you to know that this video is not just about repeating sounds. It is about building habits. The shadowing technique can become part of your daily English routine. Even 10 minutes a day can make a difference. But today, I want to challenge you to stay with me for the full hour. Think of it as your English workout, your practice session, your time to grow. Before we begin, I have one request. If you find this video helpful, please support this channel, press the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to Learnify English. Your support helps us reach more learners around the world. And I promise you, every video I create is designed to give you real value and real improvement in your English. Now, take a deep breath, sit comfortably, or stand if you prefer. Relax your shoulders. Prepare your mind. This is your time. No stress, no pressure. Just focus and practice. Remember, shadowing is about listening, repeating, and staying close to the rhythm. Do not worry if you make mistakes. Do not worry if you cannot catch every word. The most important thing is to stay with me, to keep moving, to keep shadowing. In a moment, we will begin with simple sounds and short words. We will start slowly to help you warm up. Then, step by step, we will increase the length and the challenge. You will train your ears, your mouth, and your confidence. By the end, you will realize how much practice you have done and how much stronger your English feels. I want you to remember something important. Learning English is not just about information. It is about transformation. It is about changing the way you use your voice, the way you hear sounds, the way you connect with people. Shadowing is not just a technique. It is a tool that can bring you closer to real communication, closer to speaking English like a native. So let's do this together. Stay with me. Keep practicing and give yourself the gift of this 1 hour. You will be surprised at how much you can achieve. Are you ready? Let's begin. All right, let's begin our shadowing practice. We will start very simply, just warming up your ears and your mouth. This warm-up is important because it prepares you to speak clearly and confidently. Think of it like stretching before exercise. The first step is to focus on individual sounds. English has many sounds that may feel different from your native language. By practicing them slowly, you will train your mouth muscles. So let's begin with a few key sounds. We start with the sound a, like in the word father. Open your mouth wide and let the sound come out smoothly. Do it again slowly. Feel your mouth opening. This sound is important because it appears in many common words. Now let's try the sound E, like in see. Smile slightly as you make this sound. Stretch your lips a little, but keep it relaxed. A. This is one of the most common vowel sounds in English. Next, let's practice O, like in food. Your lips should round forward, almost like you are about to whistle. Oh. Feel the difference between EE and UO. One is wide, one is round. This contrast is very important in English pronunciation. Now let's try a simple group of words with these sounds. Listen first, then shadow me closely. Father, see, food. Father, see, food. Do not think about spelling. Focus only on the sound you hear. Follow the rhythm, the length of the vowel, and the way my voice moves. When you shadow, your goal is not perfection. Your goal is to stay close, to feel the sound in your body, and to keep going. Let's add a few more vowel sounds. Try I, like in day. Keep your mouth open at the start, then close it slightly at the end. I. Now shadow these words. Day, play, stay, good. Notice how your voice rises and falls naturally. Now try, like in sit. This is short and quick. Your mouth does not open wide. It is a small, fast sound. E. Shadow these words. Sit, fit, hit. Finally, let's do AW. Like in law, your mouth opens round, but not too wide. Shadow these words. Law, saw, draw. You see, even with just a few minutes of vowel practice, your mouth is waking up. You are beginning to feel the shapes of English sounds. Now let's move into consonant sounds, because they give structure to words. Start with P, like in pen. This sound is strong but quick. Your lips close completely. Then release a little air. P. Try these words. Pen, people, paper. Next, T, like in time. Place your tongue behind your top teeth. Then release. T. Shadow these words. Time. Then, today, now. King, like in cat. The back of your tongue touches the roof of your mouth, then releases. K. Shadow these words. Cat, cup, can. Let's combine these consonants with vowels to make simple patterns. Listen carefully and shadow me. Pa, pe, pi, po, pu, ta, ti, ti, tu, k, ki, ko, ku. These little exercises may feel simple, but they are powerful. They train your mouth to move smoothly between sounds. This flexibility is what makes your English clearer and faster. Now let's take short. Real words that are very common in everyday English. Shadow me closely. Yes. No. Hi. Bye. Go. Do. Be. Me. We. These are some of the most frequent words in English. By shadowing them, you are preparing yourself for longer phrases. Notice how short and clear they are. Now let's make short phrases. Shadow me with focus. I am here. You are there. We can go. She is nice. He is tall. It is good. Each phrase is short, but notice the rhythm. English has a natural music. Some words are stressed more strongly. Some words are lighter. Shadowing helps you feel that balance. Let's try a set of phrases with different verbs. I like coffee. You like tea? We like music. I need help. You need time. We need practice. I want food. You want water? We want rest. Do you feel how the verbs change but the rhythm stays steady? That is what you should pay attention to. Shadowing is about rhythm as much as words. Let's go a little longer. Shadow these simple sentences with me. This is my house. That is your car. Here is the book. There is the pen. Notice the small connecting sounds. In natural English, words flow together. We do not always separate them clearly. For example, this is my house can sound like this is my house. When you shadow, do not worry about spelling. Focus on sound and flow. Let's try sentences with everyday actions. I wake up early. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I go to work. I come home. Shadow each line with me. Keep the pace steady. Do not stop to think. Just follow the sound. That is the secret of shadowing. Keep moving. Like music. Like dance. Now let's make it a little more challenging with longer rhythm. I wake up early in the morning. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I eat breakfast with my family. I go to work by bus every day. As you shadow, you may feel a little behind. That is normal. Do not worry. Just stay close. Even if you miss a word, keep going. The practice is about flow, not perfection. This warm-up section may feel simple, but it is the foundation of everything we will do. You are training your ears to listen carefully and your mouth to move smoothly. You are starting to feel the music of English. This is how shadowing builds real fluency. Remember to keep your energy up. Drink a little water if you need. Relax your shoulders. Stay focused. You are doing excellent work. And if you are enjoying this practice, do not forget to press the like button. It really helps support this channel and allows me to continue creating more lessons for you. We are just getting started. Your English is already warming up, and your confidence is growing. Let's continue together, step by step, building longer phrases and stronger rhythm. Now that your mouth and ears are warmed up, it is time to take the next step. We are going to practice longer sentences, more natural speech, and the way words connect together in real English. This is where shadowing becomes very powerful, because it teaches you not only words, but also rhythm, melody, and flow. In English, we do not speak word by word like a robot. We connect words. We drop sounds. We stretch certain syllables, and we reduce others. This natural flow is what makes English sound smooth and fast. Shadowing helps you copy this flow directly, without needing to think about every grammar rule. You listen, you follow, you shadow. Let's begin with a few simple everyday sentences. Listen carefully and shadow me as closely as you can. I'm going to the store. I'm watching a movie. I'm waiting for the bus. I'm cooking dinner right now. Notice the contraction We do not usually say I am slowly in daily conversation. We say I'm. When you shadow, copy the contraction naturally. That is how people really speak. Now let's add another pattern. She's working today. He's talking to his friend. It's raining outside. She's reading a book. Again. Listen to how she is becomes she's, and he is becomes he's. Do not separate them. Let them flow as one sound. This is the kind of detail shadowing trains into your brain. Let's try sentences with there and we're. They're playing soccer. They're listening to music. They're studying for a test. We're going to the park. We're having lunch together. We're learning English now. These are very common structures in everyday life. The more you shadow them, the more automatic they will become when you speak. Now let's make the sentences longer, with more natural rhythm. I'm going to the store because I need some food. She's reading a book while she drinks her coffee. They're playing soccer in the park near my house. We're learning English so we can travel more easily. As you shadow, pay attention to how the sentence has a natural rise and fall. Some words are strong, like store, food, coffee, soccer, house, English, travel. Other words are lighter, like to, the, because, while. English rhythm is like music, with strong beats and soft beats. Let's practice with common daily routines. Shadow these lines with me. I wake up at 7 in the morning. I take a shower and get dressed. I eat breakfast before I go to work. I usually drink coffee in the morning. I come home around 6 in the evening. I have dinner with my family. I relax and watch TV at night. I go to bed around 11. These sentences are simple, but they are the building blocks of conversation. If you can shadow them smoothly, you are building fluency that will carry into every area of English. Now, let's add a little more detail to make the rhythm longer. I wake up at 7, and I usually check my phone before I get out of bed. I take a shower, brush my teeth, and get dressed for work. I eat a quick breakfast, usually toast and coffee, before I leave the house. I come home around 6, and I have dinner with my family in the kitchen. I relax in the living room, sometimes watching TV, sometimes reading a book. Do you feel how the sentences are stretching now? Shadowing longer sentences builds stamina, just like running a little farther each time you train. Speaking longer sentences builds your ability to stay fluent without stopping. Now let's work on connected speech. In English, when words come together, we often blend sounds. For example, I'm going to the store. It sounds like I'm going to the store. What are you doing? It sounds like what you doing. Did you eat yet? It sounds like jeet yet. I want to go. It sounds like I want to go. These are natural reductions. They are not lazy English. They are normal spoken English. Shadowing is the perfect way to learn them, because you are not memorizing rules. You are simply copying the real sound. Let's practice together. Shadow these common natural phrases. I'm gonna call you later. Do you want to get some lunch? What are you doing tomorrow? Did you finish your homework? I gotta go now. She's gonna be late. We want to watch that movie. They're gonna travel next week. These phrases are extremely common in daily life. The more you shadow them, the more natural you will sound. Now let's combine them into short conversations. But still as a teacher monologue, shadow each sentence as I read them. I'm gonna call you later because I have some news. Do you want to get some lunch after class today? What are you doing tomorrow? I'm going shopping. Did you finish your homework? Or are you still working on it? I gotta go now because the bus is coming. As you shadow these lines, focus on flow, not perfection. Keep moving. Even if you miss a word, your brain is learning, your ears are training, and your mouth is practicing. Now, let's do a short story in natural English rhythm. Shadow me closely. Yesterday I woke up early. Around 7 o'clock, I took a shower, had some coffee, and got ready for work. On the way to work, I listened to music on the bus. At the office, I answered emails and joined a meeting. After work, I met a friend for dinner. We talked, we laughed, and we enjoyed some delicious food. I came home late, watched a little TV, and then went to bed tired but happy. This short story uses very common structures. When you shadow it, you are not only practicing pronunciation, but also practicing storytelling in English. You are learning how to connect events in the past, how to move smoothly from one action to another. Remember, stay relaxed. Do not force your voice. Keep breathing naturally. Shadowing should feel like music practice, not like a test. You are training your ears and mouth together, and the more you practice, the more natural it will feel. If you are finding this helpful, take 1 second to press the like button. It supports this channel and lets me know you are practicing with me. I want you to keep going, to stay focused, and to enjoy the process. You are doing excellent work. Your shadowing practice is becoming stronger. You are moving from short words into natural sentences, and now into connected speech. This is the path to sounding more fluent, more confident, and more natural in English. Keep going with me. We are just beginning. Now that you can shadow natural sentences and connected speech, let's take the next step together. We are going to practice shadowing real-life situations. These are the kinds of sentences you will actually use when you go shopping, when you travel, when you order food, and when you meet people in daily life. Remember, the purpose of shadowing is not only to copy sounds, it is to prepare you for real communication. When you shadow these examples, imagine yourself in the situation. See the store, see the bus, see the restaurant. Make it real in your mind, because shadowing is strongest when it feels connected to real life. Let's start with shopping. Imagine you walk into a store. Shadow these sentences with me. Hello, can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a shirt. What size do you need? I need a medium. Please, here you are. Would you like to try it on? Yes, thank you. It looks good. How much is it? It's $20. Okay, I'll take it. These are very basic, but they are the foundation of real communication. Notice how polite phrases appear again and again. Can I help you? I'm looking for... How much is it? Shadowing them many times will make them automatic in your mind. Now let's practice in a restaurant. Shadow these lines with me. Good evening. Do you have a table for two? Yes, right this way. Here is your menu. Thank you. Can I have some water? Please. Of course. What would you like to eat? I'll have the chicken with rice. And for you, I'll have the salad and some soup. Great choice. I'll bring your food soon. Again. These are real-life sentences you can use tomorrow if you go to a restaurant. Shadowing them not only trains your mouth, it also prepares you for real experiences. Let's move to traveling. Shadow these sentences. Where is the train station? It's down the street on the left. How much is a ticket to New York? A ticket is $50. What time does the bus leave? It leaves at 9:30. Which platform do I need? Platform number 3. Thank you. Do you see how practical these are? Travel requires short, clear communication. By shadowing these examples, you are building confidence for the moment you actually need them. Now let's imagine you are meeting someone new. Shadow these lines. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Where are you from? I'm from Mexico. And you? I'm from India. What do you do? I'm a student. I study English. That's great. How long have you been learning? I've been learning for 2 years. This type of small talk is very common. Almost every conversation with a new person begins this way. By shadowing, you are practicing the rhythm and intonation of polite introductions. Let's practice ordering coffee. Another everyday situation. Good morning. Can I have a coffee? Please. Sure. What size would you like? A large coffee? Please. Would you like milk and sugar? Yes. A little milk, no sugar. Okay. That will be $3. Here you are. Thank you. Have a nice day. When you shadow this, try to feel the speed of a natural coffee shop conversation. It is quick, polite, and simple. Now let's practice at the airport. Shadow these sentences. Good afternoon. Can I see your passport? Here you are. Thank you. Where are you flying today? I'm flying to London. Do you have any luggage? Yes, one suitcase. Please place it on the scale. Thank you. Here is your boarding pass. Gate number 12. Thank you very much. Airports are full of simple but important exchanges like this. Shadowing helps you prepare for real travel without stress. Let's add some daily communication with friends. Shadow these lines. Hi, how are you? I'm good. How about you? I'm fine. Thanks. What are you doing today? Not much. Just relaxing at home. Do you want to go out later? Sure. That sounds great. These sentences are short, but they are repeated in real life every single day. By shadowing them, you are preparing yourself for real conversations. Now let's build longer examples, so you can feel the rhythm of natural storytelling. Shadow me carefully. Yesterday I went shopping with my friend. We bought some clothes, and then we had lunch at a small restaurant. The food was delicious, and the service was very friendly. After that, we went to the park and talked for a while. It was a very nice day. Here is another one. Last week I traveled to another city. I took the bus in the morning, and it arrived around noon. I met some friends there, and we spent the afternoon walking around and taking pictures. In the evening, we had dinner together and enjoyed a nice meal. Then I returned home late at night. These short stories give you a chance to practice not only single sentences, but also sequences of actions. Shadowing whole stories helps you prepare for real conversations. Because real life is not just one sentence. Real life is a flow of ideas. And shadowing teaches you how to follow that flow. Remember to stay relaxed as you shadow. If you feel tired, take a deep breath, shake your shoulders, and keep going. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to stay close, stay active, and stay engaged. You are doing very well. By now, you have shadowed shopping, restaurants, traveling, meeting people, ordering coffee, and even telling short stories. This is real-life English, and your practice is becoming more powerful every minute. And if this practice is helping you, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to Learnify English. That way, you can keep joining me for more lessons. And together we will continue building your English fluency step by step. You are doing an amazing job. Let's keep going forward and expand your shadowing into even more situations. Now that you have practiced real-life situations like shopping, eating out, and traveling, let's focus on something even more personal. Your daily routines, your hobbies, and your interests. These topics are very important because when you talk to someone in English, they will almost always ask you about your life, your free time, and what you enjoy doing. When you shadow these examples, imagine that you are talking about yourself. This is not only practice, it is preparation for real conversations. By shadowing personal sentences, you will be ready to answer questions about your life with confidence and fluency. Let's begin with a simple daily routine. Shadow these sentences with me. I wake up at 7 o'clock every morning. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I eat breakfast, usually eggs and toast. I drink a cup of coffee before I leave the house. I take the bus to work. I work from 9 to 5. I come home in the evening. I cook dinner and eat with my family. I relax by watching TV or reading a book. I go to bed around 11 o'clock. This is a very standard daily routine, but shadowing it gives you the rhythm of common verbs. Wake up, brush, wash, eat, drink, take, work, come, cook, relax, go. These are the words you need every day, and the more you shadow them, the more natural they will become. Now let's practice a routine for a student. I usually wake up late because my classes start in the afternoon. I have a quick breakfast, and then I go online to check my emails. I study English for 1 hour before class. I attend my classes at the university. After class, I meet my friends and we have coffee together. In the evening, I do my homework and review my notes. At night, I like to watch a movie before I sleep. Shadowing this kind of routine helps you prepare if you are a student or if you often talk about studying. Now let's move into hobbies. Hobbies are things you enjoy doing in your free time, and they are excellent topics for conversation. Shadow these sentences. I like reading books in the evening. I enjoy playing the guitar. I love cooking for my family. I like to go swimming on the weekend. I enjoy watching movies at night. I love taking long walks in the park. I like listening to music when I relax. Notice the verbs here, like enjoy, love. They are very common when talking about hobbies. By shadowing them, you will learn to use them naturally. Now let's make these sentences longer, so you can feel the rhythm of a complete answer. I like reading books in the evening because it helps me relax after a long day. I enjoy playing the guitar, especially when I learn new songs. I love cooking for my family on weekends because we can eat together. I like to go swimming on the weekend when the weather is warm. I enjoy watching movies at night because they help me forget about stress. I love taking long walks in the park while listening to music. These sentences sound more natural and personal. Shadowing them prepares you to share your own hobbies and interests in conversation. Now let's talk about sports and exercise. Shadow these lines with me. I play soccer every Saturday with my friends. I go jogging in the morning before work. I like practicing yoga because it makes me feel calm. I go to the gym 3 times a week. I enjoy riding my bike around the city. I love swimming when I travel to the beach. Sports and exercise are common small talk topics. If you shadow these sentences, you will always be ready to join a conversation about health or fitness. Let's move into other personal interests, like food, music, and travel. Shadow these examples. I like Italian food, especially pizza and pasta. I enjoy trying new restaurants in my city. I love spicy food, especially from Thailand. I like listening to pop music when I study. I enjoy classical music because it is relaxing. I love traveling to new countries and learning about different cultures. I enjoy visiting museums and art galleries. I like taking photos when I travel. Each of these sentences is practical and useful. They allow you to share what you enjoy, and they give you tools for real conversations. Now let's build them into short stories. Shadow me carefully. Last weekend I went to the park with my family. We walked for an hour, and then we had a picnic under a big tree. We ate sandwiches, fruit, and snacks. After lunch, we played games and took pictures together. It was a beautiful day, and I really enjoyed it. Here is another short story. During my last holiday, I traveled to the mountains. I stayed in a small cabin, and every morning I went hiking. The air was fresh, and the view was amazing. In the evening, I cooked simple meals and read books by the fireplace. It was a very peaceful holiday. When you shadow these stories, imagine yourself living them. This makes the practice more memorable and more powerful. Now let's practice talking about preferences, the things you like more than others. Shadow these sentences. I prefer tea to coffee. I like summer more than winter. I enjoy reading more than watching TV. I prefer listening to music instead of watching movies. I like staying at home, but sometimes I enjoy going out. Preferences are very common in conversation. By shadowing them, you will learn how to express your opinions naturally. Let's finish this section with some questions you can ask about hobbies and interests. Shadow them closely. What do you like to do in your free time? Do you enjoy playing sports? What kind of music do you like? Do you like traveling to new places? What is your favorite food? Do you enjoy reading books or watching movies? These are excellent conversation starters. When you shadow the questions and the answers, you prepare for both sides of a real conversation. You are doing so well. By practicing daily routines, hobbies, and interests, you are building English that is not only correct, but also personal. These are the sentences you will use when meeting new friends, when traveling, when talking with classmates or coworkers. Shadow them often, and they will become natural for you. And if this lesson is helping you, please take one moment to press the like button and subscribe to Learnify English. Your support makes it possible to keep creating long, useful lessons like this one. Keep practicing. Stay with me. We are building your fluency step by step. Now that you can shadow daily routines, hobbies, and personal interests, let's move into another important area of life: work and study. For many of you, speaking English at work or in school is a real goal. Maybe you need English to talk with colleagues, to join meetings, or to succeed in your classes. Shadowing these situations will help you build confidence, so when the real moment comes, you are ready. Let's begin with some very common workplace expressions. Shadow me carefully. Good morning. How are you today? Did you finish the report? I will send you an email this afternoon. Let's have a meeting at 2 o'clock. Can you help me with this project? I'm working on a presentation for tomorrow. I need more time to complete this task. Let's discuss this problem after lunch. I'll call the client and confirm the details. Thank you for your help. These are short, clear sentences you can use in almost any office. By shadowing them, you train your ear and your mouth to work together naturally. Now let's make them a little longer, so you can feel the rhythm of workplace English. Shadow these sentences. Good morning, everyone. Today we need to review the progress of our project. I have finished the first draft of the report, and I will send it to you later today. Let's schedule a meeting tomorrow to discuss the new ideas. Can you please explain this problem in more detail? I will prepare a presentation with all the important points. We need to work as a team to complete this task on time. Notice how these sentences are polite and professional. Shadowing them helps you sound confident in meetings. Now let's practice common phrases for telephone calls at work. Shadow with me. Hello, this is Sarah speaking. How can I help you? Can I speak to Mr. Smith, please? I'm calling to confirm our meeting tomorrow. Could you repeat that? Please. I didn't catch that. Can you say it again? I'll send you the information by email. Thank you for calling. Have a nice day. Phone conversations are often difficult because you cannot see the other person. Shadowing these phrases helps you prepare for real phone calls. Now let's move into study situations. If you are a student, these phrases will be very useful. Shadow them carefully. Excuse me. Could you repeat the question? I didn't understand this word. Can you explain it? Can I borrow your notes from yesterday's class? I need more time to finish the homework. I studied for 2 hours last night. This subject is very interesting. Can we practice speaking together after class? These are everyday sentences for students. Shadowing them makes classroom English feel natural. Now let's practice questions and answers for group discussions. Shadow with me. What do you think about this topic? In my opinion, it is a very important issue. I agree with your point. I don't completely agree, but I understand your idea. Can you give an example? Let's work together to find a solution. These are excellent sentences for teamwork, whether in class or at work. Now let's shadow some short dialogues. First, a work dialogue. A. Good morning. Did you finish the report? B. Not yet. I need more time. I will send it this afternoon. Okay. No problem. Let's have a meeting tomorrow to discuss it. B. That sounds good. Thank you. Shadow both sides of the dialogue and imagine yourself in the conversation. Here is a study dialogue. A. Excuse me. Can you help me with this exercise? B. Sure. Which part do you not understand? A. I don't understand this question. B. Okay. Let's go through it together. Thank you so much. B. You're welcome. These dialogues are short, but shadowing them builds real-world confidence. Now let's practice presentations. In both work and study, presentations are very common. Shadow these lines slowly. Good morning, everyone. Today I will talk about our new project. First, I will explain the goals. Second, I will describe the process. Finally, I will share the results. Thank you for listening. Do you have any questions? This is a very simple structure, but shadowing it prepares you to stand in front of others and speak clearly. Now let's shadow polite language for formal situations. Could you please help me with this problem? Would you mind explaining that again? I appreciate your support. Thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure working with you. Polite English is essential in professional and academic life. The more you shadow it, the more natural it will sound when you use it. Finally, let's practice a short story about study and work. Shadow me carefully. Last week, I had to give a presentation in my English class. At first, I was nervous, but because I practiced many times, I felt more confident. I spoke slowly and clearly, and my classmates understood me. After the presentation, my teacher gave me positive feedback. I was very proud of myself. Here is another one. Yesterday, at work, my manager asked me to join a meeting with a client. I introduced myself, listened carefully, and asked polite questions. The client was very happy with the meeting. My manager told me, "Good job." I felt very motivated to continue improving my English. Shadowing these stories prepares you for real experiences. You are doing so well. By shadowing workplace English and study English, you are training for success in your professional and academic life. Remember, the shadowing technique is not just about repeating words. It's about feeling confident and natural in real situations. And if this video is helping you, please like, share, and subscribe to Learnify English. That way, you can keep learning with me every week. Travel is one of the biggest reasons people learn English. English is the international language of airports, hotels, and tourism. If you can shadow these travel situations, you will feel much more confident when you go abroad, or even when you meet tourists in your own country. Let's begin with airport English. Shadow me carefully. Good morning. May I see your passport? Please. Here's your boarding pass. Your gate is number 12. The flight will depart at 7:30. Please put your bag on the scale. Do you have any liquids or electronics in your bag? Enjoy your flight. These are short but powerful phrases. By shadowing them, you can feel comfortable at the airport. Now, let's practice some questions you might ask at the airport. Excuse me, where is the check-in counter? How long is the flight? Can I have a window seat? Please. Where is the security checkpoint? Is the flight on time? Where is the baggage claim area? These sentences prepare you to travel smoothly. Next, let's shadow hotel English. Shadow these simple sentences. Good evening. I have a reservation. I booked a room for 2 nights. Can I check in now? What time is breakfast served? Is Wi-Fi included in the room? Can I have a late checkout? Please. Thank you very much. Hotels are often the first place you practice English when you travel. Shadowing these phrases helps you feel confident. Now let's practice restaurant English. Shadow carefully. Hello, I would like a table for 2. Please. Can I see the menu? What do you recommend? I would like chicken with rice. Can I have a glass of water? Please. This meal is delicious. Thank you. Can we have the check? Please. These are common, polite sentences that will help you enjoy your meal in another country. Now let's practice travel questions and answers. Where are you from? I am from Vietnam. I am from India. I am from Brazil. I am from Mexico. I am from Indonesia. I am from the Philippines. These are some of the countries where many of you are watching from. It is amazing to think how English connects all of us together. Now shadow these friendly travel conversations. Hello! Is this your first time here? Yes, it is. I am very excited. Where are you staying? I am staying at a hotel near the beach. That sounds wonderful. Yes. It is beautiful here. Another one. Excuse me. Can you help me find the train station? Sure. It's over there, next to the bus stop. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Have a nice trip. These short dialogues are very realistic. Shadowing them makes you ready to meet new people when you travel. Now let's shadow some longer sentences to practice the rhythm of storytelling while traveling. Last summer, I traveled to another country for the first time. At the airport, I was a little nervous, but I used English to ask for directions. I checked in, passed security, and boarded the plane. On the flight, I practiced speaking with the passenger next to me. It was a great experience. Here is another story. When I arrived at the hotel, I used English to check in. I asked about breakfast, Wi-Fi, and late checkout. The staff were very friendly. During my trip, I went to a restaurant, ordered food, and enjoyed talking with the waiter. Using English made my trip much easier and more enjoyable. Shadowing these travel stories helps you imagine yourself in real situations. Now let's practice useful travel expressions. Shadow carefully. How much is the ticket? Where is the nearest bus stop? Can I pay by card? Do you speak English? I need help. Please, where can I find a taxi? I am looking for the train station. How far is it from here? Thank you for your help. These are short survival phrases that make a big difference. Now let's practice introducing yourself while traveling. Shadow me. Hello, my name is Anna. What is your name? I am happy to meet you. Where are you from? I am from the United States. What do you do? I am a student. I am a teacher. I am a traveler. I love visiting new places. Travel is about meeting new people, and shadowing these introductions prepares you for friendly conversations. Finally, let's practice a little longer passage about travel. Traveling is a wonderful way to use English in real life, at the airport, in hotels, in restaurants, and with new friends. English becomes your tool for connection. Shadowing these sentences helps you prepare for your next trip. When you can speak clearly, you feel more confident, you enjoy the journey more, and you create memories that will last forever. You are doing great. You have now shadowed English for travel and international communication. This is one of the most exciting ways to practice, because you can imagine yourself exploring new places. Keep going, stay with me, and keep shadowing. And remember, if this video is helping you, please press the like button and subscribe to Learnify English. Your support helps us keep creating long, powerful lessons for you. One of the most common times you use English is when you buy something. Whether you are shopping for food, clothes, or even small daily items, English helps you communicate clearly. Shadowing these shopping situations will give you confidence in real life. Let's start with the most basic and useful shopping phrases. Shadow with me. How much is this? How much does it cost? Can I try this on? Do you have this in a larger size? Do you have this in a smaller size? Can I pay by credit card? Do you accept cash only? Can I get a receipt? Please. Thank you very much. These are the core sentences you will use again and again. Now let's shadow some examples in a clothing store. Excuse me, where can I find the men's shirts? The fitting room is over there. This shirt is too big for me. Do you have it in medium size? I like this one. I will take it. Can I return this item if it doesn't fit? Shadowing these sentences helps you feel natural while shopping for clothes. Now let's practice grocery shopping. Shadow carefully. Where can I find the vegetables? I need 1 kilo of apples. Please. Do you sell fresh bread here? How much is the chicken per kilo? Can I pay at this counter? Do you have a bag? Or should I bring my own? Thank you. Have a nice day. These are common grocery store phrases you can use almost every week. Now let's practice asking about prices in different ways. Shadow these sentences. Excuse me, How much is this book? What is the price of this jacket? Is this on sale? Do you have any discounts today? Can I get two for a lower price? That's too expensive for me. Okay, I will buy it. When you shadow these sentences, try to copy not only the words but also the polite tone. Now let's move to restaurants and cafes, where you pay after eating. Shadow these examples. Can we have the check, please? Do you accept credit cards? Can I pay in cash? Can we split the bill? Keep the change. Thank you. These short expressions are very polite and useful. Now let's shadow some useful sentences for buying tickets and services. I would like one ticket to London. Please. How much is the bus ticket? Can I buy the ticket online? What time does the train leave? Is this the right bus for the city center? I need a ticket for tomorrow morning. These sentences will help you travel and move around with ease. Now, let's practice money-related sentences. Shadow carefully. Can you break this bill? I only have a $50 note. Do you have change for 10? How much is the total? Can I have a receipt? Please. Thank you for your service. Money phrases are short, but shadowing them helps you use them confidently in shops and markets. Now let's practice a short shopping dialogue. Excuse me, how much is this jacket? B. It's $45. Do you have it in a smaller size? B. Yes. Here you are. Perfect. I will take it. B. Great. Would you like a bag? Yes. Please. Thank you. Shadowing both sides of this dialogue prepares you for real shopping conversations. Now let's practice another dialogue at the supermarket. Excuse me. Where can I find the milk? B. It's in aisle number 3. A. Thank you. And how much is this bread? B. It's $2.50. Okay. I will take 2. B. Would you like a bag? No. Thank you. I brought my own. These dialogues are very realistic. The more you shadow them, the more natural they feel. Now let's practice longer sentences for daily transactions. Yesterday, I went shopping for clothes. I wanted a new jacket. I asked the shop assistant, "How much is this one?" She told me the price. And I asked if they had a smaller size. I tried it on, and it fit perfectly. I paid by card, and I left the store happy with my new jacket. Here's another story. Last weekend, I went to the supermarket. I bought vegetables, fruit, and bread. I asked the cashier, "Can I pay by card?" She said yes. I paid, took my receipt, and went home. Shopping was simple because I knew the right English phrases. Shadowing these little stories helps you imagine yourself doing the same thing. Finally, let's shadow some polite expressions for ending shopping conversations. That's all for today. Thank you. I will come back later. I don't need a bag. Thank you. I appreciate your help. Have a nice day. Polite endings leave a good impression, and shadowing them helps you sound natural. You are doing great. By shadowing shopping, money, and daily transaction phrases, you are training your English for everyday life. These are the situations where English becomes practical, useful, and necessary. The more you shadow, the more automatic these sentences will feel. And if you are enjoying this lesson, remember to like and subscribe to Learnify English. That way, you can keep learning and practicing with me every week. Health is one of the most important parts of life, and sometimes we need English when we visit a doctor, go to a pharmacy, or deal with an emergency. Shadowing these situations will give you the confidence to explain how you feel and to ask for help clearly. Let's begin with some basic health vocabulary. Shadow with me. I feel sick. I have a headache. I have a stomach ache. I have a sore throat. I have a fever. I feel dizzy. I am tired. I don't feel well. These short sentences help you describe your condition quickly. Now let's practice what you might say at the doctor's office. Shadow carefully. Good morning. Doctor, I don't feel well. I have had a fever for 2 days. My head hurts. I have pain in my back. I feel very tired. Can you please help me? Now let's practice what the doctor might say. Shadow these sentences. Please take a seat. How long have you felt this way? Do you have any allergies? I will give you some medicine. You need to rest and drink water. Come back if you don't feel better. Shadowing both sides of this conversation prepares you for real visits to the doctor. Now let's practice pharmacy English. Shadow these examples. Excuse me, do you have medicine for a headache? Can I buy this without a prescription? How many times should I take this medicine? Should I take it before or after meals? Are there any side effects? Thank you for your help. Pharmacies are important places, and these sentences will make communication easier. Now let's move into emergency English. Shadow carefully. Help, please. I need a doctor. Call an ambulance. There has been an accident. I can't breathe. I need help quickly. Please call the police. These are powerful, urgent sentences. Shadowing them prepares you to act fast in a real emergency. Now let's shadow some polite requests for medical situations. Could you please give me some advice? Would you mind checking my blood pressure? Can you write this down for me? Can you explain it more slowly? I really appreciate your help. Polite language is important, even when you are sick, because it helps communication go smoothly. Now let's shadow a short dialogue at the doctor's office. Good morning, doctor. I don't feel well. B. What seems to be the problem? I have a fever and a sore throat. B. How long have you had these symptoms? A. For 3 days. B. I will give you some medicine. Please rest and drink plenty of water. Thank you, doctor. Shadowing this dialogue prepares you for a very common medical situation. Now let's practice another one at the pharmacy. Excuse me, can you recommend something for a cough? B. Yes. Here is some cough medicine. How many times should I take it? B. 2 times a day. After meals. Thank you very much. B. You're welcome. These short conversations give you the words you need in daily life. Now let's shadow a longer passage about health. Last week, I was not feeling well. I had a fever and a headache. I decided to go to the doctor. The doctor asked me questions and gave me some medicine. He told me to rest and drink water. After a few days, I felt much better. I was glad I could explain my symptoms in English. Here is another story. One day, my friend had an accident. He fell from his bicycle. I called an ambulance and told the operator what happened. The ambulance came quickly, and the doctors helped my friend. I was thankful I knew how to use English in an emergency. Shadowing these stories helps you imagine real situations where English is necessary. Now let's practice useful hospital expressions. Where is the emergency room? I need to see a doctor quickly. What time can I see the doctor? Can you please help me fill out this form? How long will I have to wait? Is there someone who speaks my language? These are very helpful if you ever need medical care abroad. Finally, let's shadow polite closing expressions. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your help. I feel much better now. I appreciate your care. Have a good day. By shadowing health and emergency English, you are preparing yourself for some of the most important situations in life. Being able to explain how you feel, ask for help, and understand instructions gives you peace of mind. You are doing so well. Stay with me. Keep shadowing and keep practicing. Remember, the shadowing technique is about training your ear and your mouth together. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. And if this video is helping you, please support this channel by pressing the like button and subscribing to Learnify English. That way, you can continue growing your English with me. Language is not only for work, study, or travel. One of the most beautiful reasons to learn English is connection. With English, You can make friends from different countries, share ideas, and enjoy conversations. In this section, we will practice shadowing English for social life and building friendships. Let's begin with simple greetings and introductions. Shadow carefully. Hello. How are you? I'm fine. Thank you. And you? What's your name? My name is Anna. Nice to meet you. Where are you from? I'm from Mexico. I'm from India. I'm from Brazil. I'm from Indonesia. I'm from Vietnam. I'm from the Philippines. These are simple, but they open the door to friendship. Now let's practice polite questions to get to know someone. Shadow with me. What do you do? I'm a student. I'm a teacher. I work in an office. Do you like music? Yes. I love music. What kind of music do you like? I like pop music. I like classical music. I enjoy traditional music. Now let's practice making friendly conversation. How was your day? It was good. Thank you. What did you do today? I studied English. I went shopping. I met my friends. That sounds nice. These short exchanges help you keep a conversation going. Now let's shadow sentences about hobbies and interests. I like reading books. I enjoy playing football. I love watching movies. I play the guitar. I often go swimming on weekends. I enjoy cooking for my family. I like learning new languages. When you share your hobbies, you connect with others more easily. Now let's practice friendly invitations. Shadow carefully. Would you like to have coffee together? Do you want to join us for lunch? Let's go for a walk this evening. Can we meet tomorrow at the park? Would you like to watch a movie with me? It would be nice to see you again. Invitations make relationships stronger. Now let's shadow polite ways to accept invitations. Yes, I would love to. That sounds great. Sure. What time? I'm free tomorrow. I'd be happy to join you. And polite ways to refuse. I'm sorry. I can't today. Maybe another time. I'm busy right now. Thank you for inviting me. It's important to refuse politely when you cannot join. Now let's practice social conversations at a party or gathering. Hi, nice to meet you. How do you know the host? The food is delicious. The music is great. Are you enjoying yourself? Yes, I'm having a good time. These sentences help you feel confident in group settings. Now let's practice asking and answering about family and background. Do you have brothers or sisters? Yes. I have one brother and one sister. No, I am an only child. Tell me about your family. My parents live in another city. I am married. I have 2 children. These are common topics in friendly conversations. Now let's practice longer sentences for storytelling. Last weekend, I met my friends at a cafe. We talked about work, family, and travel. We laughed a lot and enjoyed our time together. It was a wonderful evening. Here is another one. Yesterday, I played football with my classmates. After the game, we went to eat together. We shared stories and had fun. Speaking English with friends made the day even better. Shadowing these little stories helps you sound natural in real conversations. Now let's shadow expressions for keeping a conversation going. That's interesting. Tell me more. Really? I didn't know that. Wow, that sounds exciting. I see what you mean. I agree with you. That's a good point. These expressions make you an active, friendly speaker. Now let's practice closing conversations politely. It was nice talking to you. I hope we can meet again soon. Have a great day. Take care. See you later. These sentences leave a good impression. Finally, let's shadow a longer passage about friendship. Friendship is one of the greatest joys in life. When you speak English with friends, you not only practice the language, but also share experiences, feelings, and dreams. By shadowing friendly conversations, you prepare yourself to connect with people from around the world. English becomes more than words. It becomes a bridge between hearts. You are doing excellent work. By shadowing social English, you are preparing yourself for real, Warm conversations that bring joy to life. Keep practicing, stay focused, and remember that every shadowed sentence is a step toward deeper connection. And if this lesson is helping you, don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to Learnify English. It helps us grow and keeps you connected to new lessons every week. In today's world, technology and online communication are everywhere. Many of your conversations in English may happen online, through text, email, or social media. To feel confident, you need to shadow sentences that match this reality. In this lesson, we will practice useful phrases and sentences for technology and online life. Let's begin with common words you hear every day. Shadow carefully. Computer, laptop, smartphone, tablet, internet, Wi-Fi, password, website, application, message, email, social media. These are words you use daily, so practicing them will make your pronunciation clear. Now let's shadow useful questions about technology. Do you have Wi-Fi here? What's the password? Can you send me the link? How do I download this app? Can you show me how to use this program? Is your phone charging? Can I borrow your charger? These questions are simple, but very common. Now let's practice email and work communication. I will send you an email. Please check your inbox. Did you receive my message? I will reply soon. Please find the file attached. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for your quick response. When you shadow these sentences, imagine you are writing or speaking politely to colleagues. Now let's practice casual online messages with friends. Hey, what's up? Did you see my message? I'll call you later. Send me the photo. Let's chat tonight. That was funny. I like your post. These short lines are perfect for everyday online life. Now let's shadow sentences for social media. I posted a new photo. Can you like and share this video? I follow you on Instagram. I uploaded a story yesterday. This video is trending. Your comment made me smile. I enjoy watching English videos online. These are phrases you can use to connect with others on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Now let's shadow polite online behavior. Please reply when you have time. Sorry, I didn't see your message earlier. Thank you for sharing this with me. I appreciate your help. Let's keep in touch online. Polite online language helps you make a good impression. Now let's shadow sentences about online meetings and study. Can you hear me clearly? Please turn on your microphone. Your camera is off. The internet connection is weak. Let's start the meeting. Can you share your screen? Thank you for joining today. These are very common in work or study on Zoom, Google Meet, or Microsoft Teams. Now let's practice longer shadowing for technology in daily life. Yesterday, I joined an online English class. At first, my internet connection was slow, but then it improved. I spoke with the teacher and the students. We shared our ideas, and I practiced shadowing in real time. Learning online makes it possible to study from anywhere in the world. Here's another short story. Last night, I talked to my friend on video call. We laughed, shared music, and showed each other photos. Even though we live far away, technology makes us feel close. Speaking English online helps me connect with friends from different countries. Shadowing these stories helps you practice natural flow, not just single sentences. Now let's shadow helpful expressions for online communication. Can you send me the details? Let's create a group chat. I'll message you later. Please check the document. I'll upload the file right now. Can we meet online tomorrow? These lines are short, clear, and easy to use in real life. Now let's shadow expressions about internet problems. The Wi-Fi is not working. I lost the connection. The video is buffering. The app crashed. My phone battery is low. I need to restart my computer. These are useful for everyday frustrations. Finally, let's shadow a longer passage about technology and English. Technology is powerful, With just one phone, you can learn English, practice shadowing, and connect with millions of people. Every message, every email, every online video call is an opportunity to improve. Shadowing English for technology prepares you for real communication in the digital world. Remember, English is not only for the classroom, it is for life. And today, much of life is online. When you shadow these sentences, you are training yourself to speak with confidence in the modern world. You are doing amazing work. Keep shadowing with me. Stay focused. And if you are finding value in this lesson, please press the like button and subscribe to Learnify English. Your support keeps this community growing. Travel is one of the most exciting reasons to learn English. When you travel, English becomes your passport to communication. It helps you ask questions, find directions, order food, and meet people from around the world. In this lesson, we will shadow sentences for travel and cultural experiences, step by step. Let's begin with useful words for travel. Shadow carefully. Airport, airplane, ticket, passport, visa, luggage, suitcase, hotel, reservation, tour, map, museum. These words are essential for traveling in English. Now let's shadow common airport sentences. Where is the check-in counter? Here is my passport. I would like a window seat. Can I have a boarding pass? What time does the flight leave? Is this the gate for flight 203? Where is baggage claim? These questions help you travel smoothly through airports. Now let's shadow hotel English. I have a reservation. Can I check in? Please. How many nights will you stay? I will stay for 3 nights. Can I see the room? Is breakfast included? Can I have the Wi-Fi password? I would like to check out. Please. These polite phrases make hotel stays much easier. Now let's shadow transportation English. Where can I buy a bus ticket? How much is a train ticket to London? Does this bus go to the city center? I would like a one-way ticket. I would like a round-trip ticket. Can you call me a taxi? How long does it take to get there? Traveling becomes simple when you can ask these questions confidently. Now let's shadow restaurant English while traveling. Table for 2. Please. Can I see the menu? I would like some water. I would like to order pasta. Do you have vegetarian options? This tastes delicious. Can I have the bill? Please. Do you accept credit cards? These are very common in restaurants around the world. Now let's shadow cultural experiences. I visited a museum. I went on a city tour. I explored a local market. I tried traditional food. I listened to live music. I learned about local history. I met friendly people. Sharing cultural experiences in English helps you connect with locals and other travelers. Now let's shadow polite questions to learn more during travel. Where is the nearest bus stop? Can you recommend a good restaurant? What is the best place to visit here? How do I get to the train station? Is this street safe at night? Can I take a photo here? These questions help you discover new places respectfully. Now let's shadow short travel stories. Last summer, I traveled to Thailand. I visited beautiful temples, enjoyed local food, and talked with many people in English. Using English helped me understand the culture more deeply. Here's another one. 2 years ago, I went to Paris. I stayed in a small hotel, visited museums, and practiced English with tourists from different countries. Every conversation was a chance to learn. By shadowing these stories, you practice longer sentences with rhythm and flow. Now let's shadow helpful expressions for meeting people while traveling. Where are you from? Are you traveling alone? Is this your first time here? Do you like the city? What places have you visited? Would you like to join our tour? These help you make new friends while exploring. Now let's shadow expressions for problems during travel. I lost my luggage. I missed my flight. I need help. Can you call the police? I don't feel well. Is there a hospital nearby? Can you help me find my hotel? Knowing these sentences can make you feel safer while abroad. Now let's shadow longer reflections about cultural experiences. Travel is not only about visiting new places, it is about learning new ways of life. When you taste local food, listen to traditional music, and meet people, you connect deeply with culture. English is the bridge that helps you share these experiences. Every trip becomes richer when you can express your thoughts in English. Here is another reflection. When you travel, you learn that the world is both big and small. It is big because there are many cultures to explore. It is small because one language, English, allows you to communicate with people everywhere. Shadowing English for travel prepares you to step into the world with confidence. You are doing excellent work. Every shadowed sentence is preparing you for your next adventure. Keep practicing with me. Stay consistent. And remember that English is not just for study. It is for life. And travel brings it alive. And if this lesson inspires you, please press the like button and subscribe to Learnify English. It helps you stay connected and join thousands of learners around the world. English is not only for work, travel, or school. English is also a tool for personal growth. With English, you can express your dreams, your goals, and your inner thoughts. You can motivate yourself and others. In this lesson, we will shadow sentences that help you speak about motivation and self-expression in a clear and confident way. Let's begin with words that inspire. Shadow carefully. Dream, goal, hope, success, challenge, strength, courage, confidence, happiness, growth. These words carry powerful meaning. Now let's shadow simple motivational sentences. I believe in myself. I can learn English step by step. Every day I am improving. Practice makes progress. I will not give up. I am stronger than I think. Mistakes help me learn. Small steps lead to big success. These sentences give you strength when learning feels difficult. Now let's shadow longer motivational thoughts. Learning English is a journey. Sometimes it feels easy, sometimes it feels hard. But every word you practice, every sentence you shadow, brings you closer to fluency. Here is another one. Confidence grows with practice. At first, your voice may feel weak, but the more you shadow, the stronger your English will sound. Keep speaking, and your confidence will rise. Now let's shadow sentences for personal goals. My goal is to speak English fluently. I want to travel the world. I hope to study abroad. I would like to get a better job. I want to make international friends. I hope to read books in English. I want to feel confident when I speak. Speaking your goals aloud gives them power. Now let's shadow self-reflection sentences. I am proud of my progress. I can see improvement in my English. Sometimes I feel nervous, but I try anyway. I know learning takes time. I will continue, even when it is hard. I celebrate every small victory. These are sentences you can use every day to encourage yourself. Now let's shadow language for expressing feelings. I feel happy when I learn new words. I feel excited when I understand a conversation. I feel nervous when I speak in front of others. I feel proud when I finish a lesson. I feel hopeful about my future in English. Expressing feelings makes your language more human and natural. Now let's shadow motivational quotes in simple English. The best way to learn is to practice every day. Your future depends on what you do today. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Don't be afraid of mistakes. They are part of learning. Believe you can, and you are halfway there. These are famous ideas, but expressed simply for your shadowing practice. Now let's shadow short stories about motivation. Last month, I practiced shadowing every morning for 10 minutes. At first, it was difficult, but after 2 weeks, my pronunciation improved, and I felt more confident. Small effort every day made a big difference. Here's another one. A student I know was shy about speaking English. She decided to shadow lessons daily. Over time, she became more fluent and brave. Today, She speaks with friends from other countries. Shadowing helped her grow. These little stories remind you that progress is possible. Now let's shadow longer reflections about growth. Personal growth happens when you step out of your comfort zone. Every time you shadow English, you step into a new level of confidence. You may feel uncomfortable at first, but that discomfort means you are learning. Growth is never easy, but it is always worth it. Here is another reflection. Motivation is not always strong. Some days you feel tired, and some days you feel lazy. That is normal. But discipline is stronger than motivation. Even if you don't feel motivated, practice anyway. When you shadow regularly, results will come. Now let's shadow affirmations for self-expression. My voice is important. I can share my ideas in English. I can inspire others with my words. I am not afraid to speak. English is a part of my future. Saying affirmations out loud makes you believe them. Finally, let's shadow a longer passage of encouragement. English learning is not just about grammar or vocabulary. It is about your journey as a person. When you shadow English, you are not only training your mouth and ears, you are training your heart and mind. You are telling yourself, I am capable. I am ready. I can connect with the world. Every time you shadow, you grow stronger, more confident, and more free. Remember, you are not alone on this path. Thousands of learners are practicing just like you. Stay motivated, stay positive, and keep shadowing with me. Together, we are building not only English skills, but also courage for life. And if this part of the lesson encourages you, please press the like button and subscribe to Learnify English. It helps you stay inspired and keeps this community growing. English is not only for travel or study, it is also for your everyday life. When you can describe your routines and talk about time management, you feel more in control and confident. In this lesson, we will shadow sentences about daily life, habits, and productivity. Let's begin with useful words. Shadow carefully. Morning, afternoon, evening, night, schedule, plan, calendar, alarm, deadline, task, habit, routine. These are common words for organizing your day. Now let's shadow sentences about morning routines. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I wash my face and brush my teeth. I make my bed. I have breakfast with my family. I drink a cup of coffee. I read the news. I get ready for work. Morning routines give you a strong start to the day. Now let's shadow sentences about work and study routines. I check my emails. I write down my tasks for the day. I join an online meeting. I study English for 1 hour. I finish my homework. I take a short break. I focus on one task at a time. These are habits that keep you productive. Now let's shadow sentences about afternoon and evening routines. I cook lunch at noon. I rest for a little while. I go for a walk in the park. I spend time with my family. I study or read a book in the evening. I watch a movie before bed. I go to sleep at 10 o'clock. Daily rhythm helps you stay balanced. Now let's shadow sentences about time management. I plan my day in the morning. I write my schedule in a notebook. I use a calendar on my phone. I set reminders for important tasks. I finish one task before starting another. I avoid wasting time. I focus on my priorities. These sentences prepare you to talk about how you use your time. Now let's shadow motivational time management sentences. Time is precious. I will not waste my day. Every minute is important. Small steps every day lead to big success. I can manage my time well. Discipline brings freedom. These lines help you stay disciplined and motivated. Now let's shadow short daily routine stories. Yesterday, I woke up early and made a list of tasks. I studied English, finished my work, and exercised in the evening. It was a productive day, and I felt proud of myself. Here's another one. Last week, I wasted too much time on social media. I didn't finish my homework, and I felt stressed. I decided to change. Now, I limit my phone use and focus on important work first. These stories help you practice natural rhythm while also learning life lessons. Now let's shadow longer reflections about productivity. Productivity is not about doing many things. It is about doing the right things. When you plan your day, you give attention to what matters most. Shadowing English about productivity helps you speak about your habits and also reminds you to live with focus. Here is another reflection. Daily routines give structure to life. Without a routine, time can disappear quickly. With a routine, you use every hour wisely. When you shadow these sentences, you are practicing English and practicing discipline at the same time. Now let's shadow sentences about healthy habits. I drink enough water every day. I eat vegetables and fruits. I exercise 3 times a week. I go to bed early. I wake up feeling fresh. I take breaks when I feel tired. I spend time with people I love. These simple habits improve your life and your English practice. Now let's shadow expressions about bad habits. I waste time on my phone. I stay up too late. I forget to plan my day. I eat too much junk food. I delay important work. I lose focus easily. Talking about bad habits helps you become more aware and ready to change. Now let's shadow sentences about improvement. I am learning to manage my time better. I am improving my daily routine. I am becoming more organized. I am learning to say no to distractions. I am focusing on what is important. I am proud of my progress. These are encouraging sentences for your daily life. Finally, let's shadow a longer passage about productivity in English. Learning English is like managing your time. If you practice a little every day, you will grow. Shadowing for 10 minutes each morning is more powerful than studying once a week for 2 hours. Consistency builds progress. Discipline builds results. Productivity is not about speed. It is about steady growth. By shadowing daily, you create a routine that shapes your future. You are doing excellent work. By practicing these sentences, you are not only learning English, but also building discipline for your life. Keep shadowing with me. Stay focused. And remember that every word you speak takes you closer to fluency. And if this lesson helps you stay motivated, please press the like button and subscribe to Learnify English. It supports this channel and keeps you connected to new lessons every week. We have come a long way together. You have shadowed English for daily life, travel, work, study, friendship, and personal growth. Now, in this final part, let's focus on vision. Let's shadow English that inspires you, helps you imagine your future, and gives you strength to continue learning. Let's begin with powerful words of vision. Shadow carefully. Future, possibility, opportunity, dream, vision, hope, journey, courage, freedom, success. These words prepare your mind for growth. Now let's shadow simple but inspiring sentences. My future is bright. I have many opportunities. I can make my dreams real. I will keep learning. I am building a better life. English opens new doors for me. I can connect with the world. The journey is just beginning. These sentences give hope and energy. Now let's shadow longer reflections about vision. The future belongs to those who learn, grow, and stay curious. When you shadow English every day, you are preparing yourself for that future. You are building skills that will help you in work, travel, and relationships. Most importantly, you are building the confidence to speak freely. Here is another one. Your vision becomes real when you take action. Shadowing is action. Every word you practice, every sentence you speak, is one more step toward your dream. Step by step, day by day, your vision becomes reality. Now let's shadow sentences about courage. I am brave enough to try. I will not let fear stop me. I can speak even when I feel nervous. Courage is stronger than fear. I trust myself to grow. I will continue. no matter how long it takes. These affirmations strengthen your heart as you learn. Now let's shadow sentences about inspiration. English inspires me to learn more. I feel excited about my progress. I am inspired by my own effort. I want to inspire others by practicing. My voice in English is a gift. When you shadow these, imagine the energy behind them. Now let's shadow stories of vision. One student dreamed of studying abroad. She practiced shadowing every morning. Slowly, she improved. One day, she passed her English exam. Today, she is living her dream, studying in another country. Here is another one. A man wanted to get a better job. He knew English would help him. He started shadowing podcasts for 1 hour a day. In 6 months, his speaking became fluent. He got a new job and a new future. Shadowing changed his life. These stories show what is possible for you too. Now let's shadow reflections about success. Success is not a single moment. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated every day. Shadowing may feel simple, but it is powerful. Each repetition builds strength. Each word builds fluency. Success is not far away. It is already inside you. Here's another reflection. The most important part of learning is to continue. Even when it feels slow, even when it feels hard, you keep going. That is success. That is courage. That is how you become fluent. Now let's shadow sentences about global connection. English connects me with the world. I can speak with people from many countries. I can learn new ideas and share my own. I can travel with confidence. I can build friendships across cultures. I can belong anywhere. This is the power of English, and shadowing prepares you for it. Finally, let's shadow a long passage of inspiration to close this journey. The shadowing technique is more than a study method. It is a practice of discipline, confidence, and vision. Every time you shadow, you are not only repeating sounds, you are shaping your future. You are training your voice, your ear, and your heart to believe in yourself. Imagine yourself 1 year from now. You speak English clearly, with confidence, with joy. You travel, you work, you connect with people from around the world. You are living your dream because you chose to practice today. This is your vision. This is your future. And it begins with every sentence you shadow. You have done incredible work. You stayed with me through this long podcast, shadowing for 1 hour, step by step. This is the kind of effort that brings real change. Be proud of yourself. Carry this energy into tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. I want to thank you for learning with me, Lauren, here on Learnify English. If this journey has helped you, please press the like button, subscribe, and share this video with others who want to learn. Together, we are building a community of learners, dreamers, and achievers. Your journey is just beginning. Keep shadowing, keep speaking, and keep believing. The future is waiting for you, and you are ready for it.